you're going to make me go through the whole thing all over.
No.
No. Simply because it's just that important. But why didn't it tell? It usually tells me that I'm. Back to this one, if you're just joining in for the second time, maybe the answer will probably be on a separate one. Make sure for problem number 5, whoever you are, change the dimensions to yards before you multiply. I'm not going through the whole speech again.
Yeah. There you go.
Now, where else were we at? Was that your question? Bojack?
No, I have.
I know. You had your hand up. I know.
Problem number 20.
Problem number 20, children. I'm guessing problem number 20 will be over on this side over here. Maria. She loved to comparison shop. Why, Maria, did you like to compare? She found the price of items she wanted at 5 different stores. What is the median? Ladies and gentlemen, the notes for myself on median. Median means the middle number. However, it is the middle number when it's listed from least to greatest, which means you cannot just say, oh, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. It's the third number or whatever it is because they're not in order from least to greatest. So step number 1 is you need to take these numbers, arrange them so the smallest one is first, which to me looks like 2659. Smallest one. Then it looks like 2895. Then it looks like 2985. Oh. Then from there it goes to what? 2989. And then the Dunkin' Donuts price, $32.99. And then the middle number, because there are 5 of them, the middle number would be this third one because there are 2 on this side and 2 on this side. So the answer to that should be $29.85. Did I get that right? How many people got it? How many people put $32.99? How'd you get this wrong then?
I added them all in the divided.
That would be finding the average or the mean of all of those numbers. Median means middle. Now tomorrow they might ask you mean. It'd be good to know that you have the range, the median, the mode, and the whatever, which you write down those. What does mode mean? One that happens the most. Sam.
I don't understand why I got number 1 wrong. Like, I know I did it wrong, because I did.
But you just don't know why you did it wrong.
I think I did the right thing. I just did it wrong.
Flying at an average speed of 580 miles per hour, how far? Did you draw yourself a little picture?
No.
So let's say here is the starting point, 0 miles. How many hours did you fly for?
2.5.
Here's 1 hour. Here's another hour. And then the next time you only went for a half an hour. How many miles are you flying per hour? There's a bunch of different ways you could look at it. So this, you're gonna go 580 here. You go another 580 there, but this time you went fly for half that time, which is 290. You could add 580 plus 580 plus that half of 580, or you could multiply 580 times 1.5. How do I multiply by a mixed number, Christopher?
We got a chance 2.5 to
Proper fraction, which is
4. 5 over 2.
5 over 2. And as we'll get to later on in life, ladies and gentlemen, to make this problem easier, you can reduce before you multiply, which means you put a 1 there, cut this in half, and get Whatever you multiply 290 by 5 by will get you the answer. Is this thing still recording? You're gonna tell me not to record again?
Where's the recording?
I know, but see if they changed this a long time ago, and because I'm the only person here, they'll cut me out, simply because nobody else is here, and they'll say, you're the only person here. But it'll ask me if it wants to, as long as I catch it when it asks me. Usually it beeps, and it says, hey, click here to return to the video call when you're ready to stop presenting. Am I still presenting? Is it presenting or presenting? That's
Presenting.
Avery, do you have any questions? Oh, wait, you can't answer that. There's got to be more. 2 questions on that test, Riker? Then back, you say, hey, do all these problems twice. Our car.
What was the answer to that?
Oh, what do you have? I have 52. You know why it's 52? Huh? Did you draw the rectangular picture frame?
Yeah.
And you added 14 and a half, 14 and a half, 11 and a half, and 11 and a half?
Yeah.
Did you really? This half plus this half would be 1, right? And that half plus that one half would be another 1, right? So you have 2 and then just add 14, 14, 11, and 11? Did you do that? I'll do it out for you, because Rye says 14 and 1/2 plus another 14 and a half plus an 11 and a half plus another 11 and a half. Half plus half plus half plus half is 2. Carry the 2. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where 53 would come from. Way to tell me to stop presenting? No. Wait.
Tell me at number 10 where the negative numbers go on the thing in the credit card is.
Yeah, see, there's a good question there. And again, you, ladies and gentlemen, should have a piece of graph paper if you really want to do this. But here is what it looks like as best I can do it about 3, 2. You go over 3 up 2. 3, 2. -1.
Is Ella here? Oh, cool.
-1, 2. Here's -1, 1, 2. -1, -2 is right here. The 4th point of the square would be right here at this point right there, which would be 3 over 2 down. 3, -2. And that was what the answer was it not?
Mm-hmm.
Is it still recording? Why doesn't it say stop now? Bloop, 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 bloop. We talked about fast ways to do this problem number 11. Have we talked about this before?
Yeah.
What's the fast way to do it? Please don't draw pictures anymore, people. You're in 7th grade. Drawing pictures is a 5th grade thing to do.
I was sure to see.
Yes? Huh?
Can I say the fast way?
Yeah.
If the one side is greater than the bottom number, then you know it's gonna be 1 and 1 is higher than 9, 16.
Well, in this one, it's a no-brainer. Why is this a no-brainer?
Because it's a mix.
Because this is an improper fraction. And improper fractions have to be bigger than 1. This is 1 2/3. That's 9/16. One whole thing has to be bigger than any fraction. So that one's a no-brainer. A quick way to do any fraction, if you're comparing them, is yeah. Second to that, if you can't figure out that, is say after me, bottom to top. Bottom to top. If you go bottom 1 to top of the other and multiply, 3 times 9 is 27. Bottom to top of the other one, 5 times 16 is 80. Which one of those is bigger? 80. Let me give you another case in point. Let's say you had 3/4 compared to, I don't know, 8/9. There it is. Why don't you tell me?
It's beep, Mr. Ron.
Yeah, too late. If you're comparing 3/4 to 8/9, bottom to top. Bottom to top. 4 times 8 is 32. Bottom to top, 9 times 3 is 27. 32 is bigger. Now you want to know why that works, don't you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because, David, if you did, the only way really to compare two fractions together for sure, like the no way is to make common denominators. If I were making these common denominators, like I was adding them together, what would my common denominator, well, what would my a common denominator be? 36, right? Yes, Mr. Hahn.
Yes, it is.
9 times what is 36? 4, so I get 32 there. Guess what I got here? 4 times what is 36? 9, so 3 times 9 is 27. All you're doing is making common denominators without writing the denominator on the bottom. Because this would end up being 32, 36, and this would end up being 27, 36. Pretty good. You don't need to know that. Just compare them to 1/2 or see which one's bigger by looking at it. More questions, children. Ryan, I know you got one. There's got to be something. No? Everybody got all the rest of them right? Let it be said on the video that nobody, I repeat, nobody, after looking at all of these problems where quarters and $20 and a cup pizza is cut into 12 and the temperature and what was over here and how much money 30% of $25 is and prime factorization. Oh, there's one back there.
I got them 17 on, but I know they did.
But you feel as though it'd be beneficial for other people in the class that you might want to go over?
Well,
How many people got 17 wrong? Wait, did you want me to do it? Did you get it wrong? All right, let's look at it. 3 and 5/8 minus 1 and 1/2. Common denominator is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 times 1, 5 times, 8 times 1, 5 times 1. Subtraction, 4 from 5 is 1/8. 1 from 3 is 2. Notes?
I don't really understand number 3.
33,
3.
3. Let's see if we can't understand number 3. First of all, a whole pizza is cut into 12s. Did you cut this pizza into 12s? What's that noise?
The big pizza one. Oh.
So here, Luce, I'm going to cut my pizza into 12. So there's half.
it's not a
Yeah. If I cut a half into 12s, I cut my fourths into thirds, and I cut each one of these into thirds. That would be 12, won't it? 6 on each side. So here, Luce, this will probably help you out. Watch. 1. So if Dexter eats half of it, so you're going over here and you say, well, I cut it into 12, so I think half, 1/2 is how many 12s? Huh? What is it? Oh, 6. So 6 of these are now counted, are eaten. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Landy eats a third. How many 12s is a third? 4. So you got to get rid of another 1, 2, 3, 4. What fraction of the pizza remain? 2 of them. 2 12s. But that reduces to 1/6. Does that help if you do that? You got to change those bottoms so they're 12s. Okay, right there. Any other questions? We have so little time and so much to do. Kelsey, I can tell you're just dying to ask something. Kelsey says no. Ike, nothing? Reagan, nothing? Anybody, number 19?
The 19th was $4.06.
$29. Wait.
20.
Oh, what?
$4.06.
Yeah, $4.
Kabarik, nothing? Going once? Going twice? And wait, stop. I'm gonna stop presenting. Oh, there I am. I'm gonna stop recording.